buddy. Happy, what's today? Friday? Woo! Sorry I missed the other day. I had to get a little bit more well. Hopefully you're all good. Happy, healthy, wealthy. Give me a second while I pull up my chat. Hey there, everybody. Mystical, Emily, Paula, hello. Gracie, Anila. Alex, hey. Marina. Jada, hey. Hey, Crystal. Queen of Swords, hey, girl. Let me see. Stephanie, hey, girl, hey. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate you, boo. Let's see. My dear Crow's Nest, thank you. Hey, Amma. I'm doing like, I'm still a little sick. I'm a little under the weather. I have been like up at night coughing a lot, so my throat is really, really sore. But other than that, I'm okay. I'm here. I couldn't not come and see my friends. New Love, welcome. I'm going to try to get this list up, and then I will start with you, my dear Jessica. I appreciate you, love. Aw, I'm so glad that y'all enjoy being here. I miss y'all when I'm not around. I am gonna do a live on Sunday for Christmas Eve, and then I'm also gonna do one for New Year's Eve. But it'll be by donations only, just so we can hang out and chit chat a little bit more. Alright, so let's look at your question, my dear Jessica. Thank you, Paula. Appreciate you, boo. You'll be after Jessica. Alright, so let's see. Oh, yeah. Everybody says my chair looks like Santa, so I went ahead and put Santa back there so y'all can quit, or they will quit saying, your chair looks like Santa. Hey, Moonlight, welcome. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you, Paula. Alright, so here's a guy I want to date with and get to know that worked with earlier this year, but it couldn't go anywhere because we worked together. Okay, let's see. I understand why I was just hurt and jealous because I had a really strong connection with him last week. He liked you on a dating app. Oh. Girl, Mercury retrograde. What you want to know about that, though, my love? Okay, what are his current feelings and next actions towards you? Let's get into the business. Let's see. Go down the rabbit hole on this one. Alright, boo, let's see. Chris's current feelings and intentions towards Jessica. Lots of fours here, and fours are all about like stability, security. For me, what I'm getting is he could see himself loving you. He's very, very attracted to you. I do see in the past like he's held back because of situations, right? And he sees that like you're in a place now to where your happiness is the most important thing to him or to you, and you're doing well by yourself. But he wants to come in, he's showing up as the King of Cups, and you're like showing up as the Queen of Wands. So this could be a very steamy situationship if you decide to go forward with it. Let's see. What else are we going to do here? And with the King of Cups, it shows like he's emotionally stable. He may not wear his heart on his sleeve, but he, on the lower level, he does hold a lot of emotion. He knows how to like say things when he feels guided to, or to move when he feels guided to. Okay, so it's showing new beginning after possibly having to let go in the past, and I do see that. It says lighthearted, finding out change, things coming in light. So I guess in the past when you two disconnected, he's wanting to like reignite that spark again, like that light, that connection. You might see dragonflies as like when you see a dragonfly, it's like almost your angels communicating to you like, this will be good for you. This will help to create some sort of healing. It does show that he has, over the time that you two have been apart, he's been loving himself, taking care of himself, maybe making healthier choices than he did in the past. Because in the past it looks like, yeah, he was dealing with somebody that was toxic, and I think he knew it. He was charmed into connecting. Either that or he just, was experimenting. But he's saying like he's making healthier choices now. He's not going after the snake. And it does kind of show that this energy might still be lingering around him. And it could be some kind of competition. But I've got the love card here as well. Unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection. So I do see like if the two of you do come together, that it has the possibility of really bringing in some kind of love for you. So it looks good to me, babe. Somebody donated, so let me shuffle these back in and see. So if you donated, thank you so much. I gotta catch up on my list too. And I hope it resonates. I do see this could be a very steamy connection. I think in the past he held back a lot, so you might see a whole different side to him than you may have seen in the past as well. But with the Nine of Cups here, it's also kind of telling me like this is something you wished for or wanted for a while, and it's finally coming into fruition. I feel like you both knew in the past like it couldn't be, but that's the thing about like connections that are meant to be. They will come back around. So it looks good. It looks good. All right, now let me catch up. All right, thank you, Al. I appreciate you, love. Okay, so Paula, you're next. Okay. Let me get back on this list. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, hold on, my love. Hold on, my love. Hey, Jean. Sorry I missed you, babe. My bad. My bad. And Kimberly, welcome. Yeah, just hold your question until I get to you, my love. Hey, Concerned. Welcome. Diamond Girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. Let's see. So, Al donated for 2. Paula donated for 2. And anybody that I missed, I apologize. Hey, Sarah. Okay, now let me get to it. Hey there, family. Oh, crap. Alright, there we go. Of course, you've been added. Okay, general love for the month of January. Let's see. Alright, Paula, let's see. General love for January for Paula. Ooh. What else? Okay. Be careful of, okay. I kind of feel that in January you're going to be tempted, and I don't know if you're going to go out with friends, get drunk, and meet somebody there. I show a very shiny or like a good-looking man approaching you or something of that nature. And it could happen like when you're out celebrating with friends or something like that. Spirit's saying like pull back a little bit because there's still some healing that needs to be done, because right now I don't think you're in the place to make a choice. I think that if I were to ask you, Paula, what do you want? You wouldn't know how to answer that question. So Spirit is saying in January you need to get very clear of what it is that you want. And don't waste your time on things that are lower vibrational, because all that's going to do is cause blockage to the real love that's coming towards you. I know that's not what everybody wants to hear. I know it's not great, but at the same time, like, if you don't know what it is you want, how are you going to hit it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're at a place to where you're like, this looks really good to me, right? But I want a great love. Okay? So, are you going to go towards somebody that's in like a devil type of energy because maybe you're lonely or you want attention or whatever it is, right? You've got to be careful of making decisions that you're not sure about, because it'll kind of put you back through a cycle. And Spirit's saying like the best thing to do is just really go within and figure out what it is that you truly want, and possibly look at things in the past that have happened that you can learn from, like the lessons learned. Like, are you going to repeat the cycle? Because if you don't know, how are you going to get there? Now, the good part is I do see you moving into like calmer waters when it comes to love. I see that you're going to get a hold of the conflict within yourself as to what it is that you want. So when you shoot that shot the next time, it's going to be bullseye, right? It's not going to be on the wall or on the floor or, you know, in the toilet. It's going to be in the right spot, because you don't want to keep going backwards. Yeah, there's somebody here. Be very careful when you go partying and meet people out, because it's saying that you might meet somebody that's wanting to entrap you, get you pregnant. They want your money, and they tug at your heartstrings just right to get you to fall for their stuff. So be very careful, because this person has their eyes on you. They're focused. They're laser focused when this happens. And they'll start to watch you. It kind of gives me a little bit of a creepy energy, right? And it's saying your wish will be granted. But you have to get the hope back. You've got to start praying. You've got to start imagining yourself already in that position, right? Okay. Because what I'm getting is whoever this person is, they're going to come in acting like they've got so much. They're going to make you feel like it's almost like a love bombing energy, right? They're going to get you to where you don't know who they really are. You know, like maybe you'll feel like something's a little off, but at the same time they're pretending they're fake. Like they're living beyond their means. So what I'm saying is they could spoil you. They could buy you 500 drinks or take you out, you know, stuff like that. But it's like trash. It keeps saying trash. Like there's something that is coming in that is not worth your time. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me is like, there's somebody that wants to come into your energy, but the clock is kind of ticking. And the reason why it's ticking is because you have to get into the vibrational alignment of where they are. Like I said, there might be some healing that needs to be done, or maybe you need to look at like, why have I gone for all the wrong men? Why do I settle for people that take from me? Why do I do this? You know, and then be very clear about what you want, because your guides are saying like there's somebody waiting, but because you can't make a decision like within yourself, it's kind of causing a blockage. It's like you're in that Two of Swords of, I'm not going to make up my mind because I don't really know. Well, the thing is, you've got to know in order to get it. So if you want that, then you've got to get into the alignment of it, right? And I feel that you will in January. I think, like I said, you're going to be moving into more calm waters as far as your emotions are concerned. And then I've got a soulmate card at the bottom. So I do feel like if you don't fall for this temptation here, that's going to show the universe like, okay, she's learned her lesson. And I don't have to keep sending triggers out in order to awaken that part of her. You know what I mean? So I see that this person might come in and you might truly desire them. Like, very, very tricky, you know? But I wouldn't fall for it, because you might entrap yourself into something you don't want to be entrapped to. You want to come to the USA? I want to leave the USA. I want to travel. Hopefully someday I'll be able to. The main place I'd like to travel to would be Greece. It's so beautiful. Alright, let me look. Okay, let's see. And thank you to everybody that's subscribed. I appreciate you. Okay, Paula, second question. Who is this new love that is coming in? Okay. Who is this new love? Oh, really? I would love to travel. Thank you, Chantel. I appreciate you. Oh, Queen of Swords. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you, love. You'll be after Al. Let me finish Paula. Alright, let's see. New love coming for Paula in January. I have never left the United States, not even to Mexico. And I'm really close to Mexico, being in Texas. Ooh, cards are flying. Possibly a Queen of Swords, so that would be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. Okay. Yes, they are very successful, but they've got 2 10s. It's like they got the 10 of coins and the 10 of cups. So whoever this is could provide you a very nice life. And not that they need to provide it for you because you're independent as well. But I do see communication coming in pretty rapidly. Now, they want to collaborate with you. Like, they feel that you and them would make like a perfect team to like build this life of happiness. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. Thank you, Alex. So I would definitely say it's possibly going to be an air sign, but I'm not, 100%. Now, if it's not an air sign, it's just somebody that's very logical when it comes to things. They have to plan, they have to think, they have to be strategic. What else am I going to look at? No. Let's see. You might be, okay, like when you meet this person, you may not feel that they hold a lot of emotion or they're capable of a lot of emotion. Air again, it's definitely an air sign. Got the Ace of Air. So it's going to be communication about collaboration with you. Let's see. Okay, like on the outside you could feel like they're very detached and cold, and even like if this was a past person, it was somebody that was in the past. Very cold. They were detached from their heart. But it shows like they've had a lot of growth recently. And it's like their emotions kind of swole up to the surface. And their heart has been opened. And I think that's what they're going to communicate to you. Yeah, this is somebody that is willing to leap towards you. This is somebody that's not fearful, they're not scared, they're not weighed down by burdens, they're just free. That's what's opening up the opportunity for the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yeah, but you've got to be very careful. Like I said, there's still a little bit of healing that needs to be done within you. I know we all have healing that needs to be done on a regular basis, but it's something about you don't see the opportunities for what they are. Because I've got the Sun and I've also got fire, so there's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this could be that this person may have been cold in the past, but the fire came in and like melted them, or you melt them in some way, which brings in a lot of strength and empowerment. Like they may have felt in the past like love will never happen for me, love is just a trap, love is this, love is that. But with you, they can see something beyond that. They see happiness, they see the ability to grow, they see somebody that's willing to work with them. So what I would suggest is, if you want this love to come in, because this is what, like I was telling you in the other reading, that Spirit is waiting to give to you. But you have to be very clear about what it is you want. Because if you get something that you don't necessarily know that you want, how are you going to recognize it? And like I said, they're going to throw a temptation in there for you to see. And most of the time, those tests come right before your biggest blessings. And that's where a lot of people get tripped up, is because they feel like, let's say you feel today, like, I know the love of my life is coming. I know it. The next time you meet somebody, because you're in the vibration of love, you're like, that's my person. I know the universe sent this person to me. But you got to be careful, because like I said, they'll throw tests in there to see if you're ready. If you can spot the red flags in this person, right? Now, this person doesn't come with the red flags, but the person before this person, be careful. Because it's going to look great. It's going to look good. It's going to look on the outside like, oh, they can give me a lot. They can provide me what I need from a relationship. But if you give them enough time, they'll show their true colors. Like, you got to really get to know them before jumping in and saying, okay, let's do this, right? You got to be cautious, because, like I said, people will put on that representative that they're this and everything's great and they don't have anything holding them back, etc. But underlining, there's a lot of problems, right? So just be careful. Great love is coming for you, but you've also got to be ready for the lessons, right? And the sun keeps coming out, so you will be very happy, I feel, in 2024. I feel that things are really going to start to balance out for you. All right, let me check my donations because I know I've got another one. Okay. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate you, boo. You will be after Alex. All right. And thank y'all so much for your donations. I greatly appreciate it. Hold on, I've got one I need to look at real quick. Excuse me. That's not the one I needed to be looking at. Wow. My ear is ringing. Okay. Alright, guys. Now I'm on to Al. And I hope that helps my dear best friend. I love you, Paula. Alright. Al. What is your first question, boo? Oh, also, if y'all have not made a comment on one of the December videos, please do so, because I bought a bunch of really cool stuff for the giveaway. There'll be a big old box full of things, so thank you, Paula. I'm going to do the drawing on New Year's Eve, so if you have not done that already, make sure to do so, because I think you'll love all the things that are in there. Okay, how will Kelsey feel about Santa bringing her gifts? I learned a lesson over the last couple days. Don't use knives. About cut my finger off. I always do that. Knives are dangerous. I guess because I'm kind of clumsy, but how would Kelsey feel about Santa? Okay, what it looks like is here's a man that could change my life from pain and struggle and having to work hard all the time. This man would take care of me, right? I got the Judgment card, the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I kind of feel that things are changing in her life. She's coming to the end of a painful cycle. And something about you is showing her that she's not as unlucky as she's felt before. Like, she may be going through something pretty hard right now, and this just brightens her up. And she may get to the place to where she has to make a decision. Like, am I going to stay with somebody that treats me horrible? Or am I going to move towards somebody that's willing to put in the work? That's willing to give me the love that I deserve? I think something is changing within her. You're sparking something. that Judgment card's been haunting you. It keeps coming out. It's like really taking a hard look at your life and your future and how to get to the best places. She's starting to think more about that. But it does come at a cost for her, right? Because one door holds a snake and the other door holds prosperity. What is she going to move towards? Okay, so the funny thing is, I said that, and there's the snake, right? There's the two doors that she has to choose from, and then there's love. So basically, she's at a crossroads to decide. Am I going to stay with somebody that treats me bad, or am I going to move towards somebody that would actually love me, treat me well? So I think she's going to come to a place where she's like, I really need to make a decision on this, right? Okay, show me lovers. Okay. She's really looking at you as a possibility. And what's funny is this wish and this card came out. And this card is all about like coming from a dark place into a light place. Like she may have been depressed. She may have been sad. Like, this is my life. Like, why does this stuff keep happening? Blah, 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 blah. And this is almost like the wish that is being granted for her. Like a manifestation of her own that's coming to light. So I see that whatever you do brings a lot of light into her life. And the things that you're doing are almost pushing her like, hey, you need to make a decision. Are you going to stay stuck in something just because it's comfortable? It's not really comfortable, is it? Or are you just going to let it go and move towards somebody that would actually do right for you, right? So that's what I have about that. And then next. And a ring keeps coming out. So I do feel that the two of you are eternally connected for whatever reason it is. Y'all were destined to meet each other for one reason or another. I do feel that it might take a lot for her to realize her own worth and realize that she does deserve more than pain and suffering her whole life. But the choice is ultimately up to her, and we can't do anything about her free will, right? So I do feel like it opens up the opportunity for her to make a choice towards you, though. I hope that helps. Hey, John, welcome, babe. Let's see. I should give her mom the gift card. And if I missed anybody else, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Alright, let's see. Will Kelsey give her mom the gift card? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, this is kind of funny. She's gonna be afraid to give it to her mom. I'm not saying she won't, but what I'm seeing is the reason why she's scared to give it to her mom, because her mom is saying, go towards this. This is a new opportunity for abundance for you. Like, this person is giving you all these wonderful, beautiful opportunities in life. Like, they're there wanting to take care of you. So she's almost fearful to, like, give it to her because her mom may have been saying for a while, like, this guy really would take care of you. He's, you know, doing very nice things for you. Like, it seems like he honestly, like, pays attention. He cares. And it's not really about the things, it's more of like what kind of life she could have with you. Yeah, and it's because she's holding on to the past still. She has a connection with somebody else. But this person is very cold and detached. And I think the mom is starting to realize, like, this person is not good for you. You need to hold back. You need to get out of this. Because that person is just, like, lying, cheating, stealing, doing you dirty. And what she's telling her is, like, well, think about it. Or what she would tell her would be, like, well, really think about this, because this is an opportunity that could help push you forward, help you achieve your dreams, all of these things. Now, I'm kind of feeling that she might hold back from telling her mom for a minute or giving it to her, but she will give it to her. But she's scared to give it to her because her mom is, like, pushing her towards you, you know. But she does have a lot of manipulation in her energy. Whoever she's with is really manipulating or like playing with her emotions and her loyalty. And so that's what I have for you, my dear Al. Thank you so much. And next I have got Queen of Swords. And I'm not sure, how many questions did you want, Queen of Swords? You're welcome, Al. And good luck with tomorrow. I hope it all goes really well for you. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, Emily, I wish I could talk to y'all through the screen too. That would be awesome. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. Alright, I think I'm caught up. Alright, I got you, Queen. I got you. Yeah, I thought it would be funny to put Santa back there because everybody thinks my chair looks like Santa, so. And for everybody that's not going to make it Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas to you all if you celebrate that, or Happy Holidays. Sending you so much love. Hope y'all have amazing holidays. Full of love, light. Okay, how is M currently dealing with his relationship? I need to quit baking. Let's see. Thank you to whoever just donated. I'll look in a minute and see. Kind of what it's telling me is things are about to change. Some truth is going to come to light that is going to make this person single. They thought this was going to be their happily ever after with the Ten of Pentacles, but it ended up being the Ten of Swords. And so I feel like in the near future, I don't know what's coming to light, or some kind of truth or something that's found out online is going to be like the final sword in the back, or the final nail in the coffin, whatever you want to call it. And I kind of feel like it's going to make this person choose, like, am I going to stay here and deal with this, or am I going to go find my happiness somewhere else? So it doesn't look like it's going very good for them. What else do we have? Let's see. And that could be also saying, like, things are changing. This person is going to communicate to you, like, I'm single. I just finished a painful cycle with this person that I thought was gonna end up being my person, but it wasn't. I would be careful there, because to me it looks like, I don't know if this person is fully healed from the things that were experienced. I do feel like if they communicate with you, they're going to tell you, like, I'm great, I'm good, I'm doing me, everything's fine, you're my soulmate, I want to be with you. But on the inside, they're crushed, they're sad, they're broken, and they're feeling alone. So if they come to you, I would say, like, possibly it's a rebound type of thing, and it would end up being a roller coaster. Now, I do have signs here, so I do see that this person has probably thought about you on occasion, or feels guided to come back around to you for whatever reason. The numbers associated are 1111, 222, and 333. Kind of what I'm getting is they're recalling some times that you've had together. They've been reminiscing about things, reminiscing about returning. But they still kind of need to settle whatever this up here was. It says settlement, agreement, compromise. It doesn't necessarily look like this person is in some horrible energy. It's just more of like bouncing. Almost like as soon as they finish with this, they're automatically running to something else, and that's kind of a codependent energy that you might want to avoid, because it does look like they're going to communicate with you. And if it's not communication, then it's just saying like that stuff's ending and they're going to come back around at some point trying to discuss this with you. I am going to be on Christmas Eve, more than likely the same time. If not, I will let you know, but I will definitely be on Christmas Eve. But like I said, the readings are going to be by donation only, just because I want to be able to chit-chat with everybody and just kind of hang out. Toka, it was you, Woo. Thank you. Alright, Alex. Queen of Swords, was that your only question, babe? And thank you so much for your donation, love. I didn't tell you. Are you sure? If you had another question, just let me know, love. It didn't say in like the comments, so I wasn't sure if you donated for more than one. If you did, just let me know. Okay. Are you sure, bro? Okay, I'll do Alex. And you know what? After I do Alex, just let me know your second question and I'll do it after her, okay? Alright, love reading for Alex. Okay, if you're sure, love, thank you. Alright, let's see, Alex. Love. Show me love for Alex. Well, that's not love. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that's love. I get it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot of majors here. You may have been dealing with like a player in the past, or you've been dealing with somebody that's kind of an in and out energy, somebody that's non-committal, they don't stick to what they say. I think you're going to be very shocked and awed at what is coming for you. I've got the Knight of Wands, the Star, the Four of Wands, the Chariot, and the Tower. And to me this is saying that you've been through a lot with this person. And this person's telling me they've done the healing. And through the healing they've realized like their home is with you. And because of that, I don't know if it caused a tower in their life, but I do see them moving like straight for you. Now if this wasn't a past person, the person coming towards you could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, or Scorpio. And what they're telling me is like they've grown and they've healed, and so now it's like they're on the same vibration as you. They want something secure and stable, and they will be able to see that with you. Let's see. Here's a player. Yeah. I see that. But it shows they've healed. And they're ready to like rock your world in a way is kind of what I'm getting. Thank you, Pippa. Thank you for donating for 2 questions, love. Yeah, I'm seeing that because of the way that they were living, it made them very lonely, very sad, very disconnected from their heart space, right? And so when they started to heal, for whatever reason, it's literally opened their heart, right? Receptive, empathy, vulnerable, compared to being single and lonely and solitary because of the lifestyle they were leading. So when they opened their heart, I think like the first thing they thought about was you. They got clarity. I think they have some confessions to make towards you. They're going to come clean. They're going to be very open and honest and unveiling the truth about maybe in the past they acted like they didn't have feelings when it was just something that they were, had all along. It's just they didn't want to look at it. They had too much fun being single and being a player. But I've got clarity here. Truth, intentions, honesty. So when they do come forward, I do see they're going to speak the truth to you. It's not going to be filled with a bunch of lies and BS and all of that. It's going to be more of like something that we've probably never heard before from this person. And it's going to shock you. I think that this is not what you could have ever thought about. And then I got shocking, right? It's going to be shocking. Unexpected. You're going to be like, why now? Right? Why? Why? They have an adoration to you, like an addiction to you. Like they just can't understand why they can't leave you alone. And it's because you're a badass, right? Like, of course they can't leave you alone, right? I don't personally know at this point whether you would want them back, but I would say be open to listening and to seeing what they have to offer, because to me it looks like it's coming from a good place and they're being very honest and open about their past and mistakes they've made and what they're looking for now compared to what they had in the past or whatever. So I think it's very beautiful energy, actually. Yes, we love you, Jean. Okay, so next we have Melody. Oh yes, Queen of Swords. Please post your question. I just get lost. Okay. Alright, Queen of Swords, what are your questions, love? Queen of Swords, boo, boo, boo. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there we go. Girl, just ask. It's okay, babe. It's okay. I definitely want to read for you, love. It's not that. It's just I didn't realize you have more questions. I apologize. Okay. Melody, are you here, babe? Melody? Melody! Oh, okay. Okay, Melody, what's your question, boo? What's Azam's current energy towards you? Let's see. Now, Melody, are you and Azam together, or are you in separation? Because to me it looks like possibly you walked away from this person emotionally, you've detached your feelings from them in some sense, right? Happy holidays. Yeah, I see it. Okay. What I'm seeing is you walked away, right? And this person is now, like, telling me this was a missed opportunity for them. Like, they knew at the time what a good person you were. And they knew the attraction was, like, off the charts. But there was something that they needed to figure out for themselves. And I have a feeling like they're going to come communicate this to you, because they're showing up very fiery. They're ready. They're like, because they're showing up as the Emperor and the King of Wands next to the Eight of Wands. So I do see there's going to be forward movement, or they're definitely moving quickly towards you, energetically at least. I do see they're fired up. Like, they now realize, like, they lost a lot of time, and so they've been working more on, like, building their business, maybe working a lot, taking care of their dreams. And because if they're a fire sign, because I get Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, really, kind of Pisces too, but regardless, they're sitting in a very fiery energy, so they're fired up. Like, they've been trying to get to that Emperor state, and I feel like they kind of have, and then that might be what they communicate to you. But let me see what else. He's a Libra? Okay. Well, maybe in the past, okay, because I know with air signs, they start off in the brain. But what it's showing me is, like, maybe they have, like, a rising that's a fire sign, or something like a moon, maybe. But it's an energy, too. Like, they're very attracted to you. They're very action-oriented, right? Let's see what else. Okay. What they're saying is, like, they understand that they, like, certain cycles have to complete before things can move forward. And what they're telling me is, like, the cycles have finally gotten to the place of completion. Yeah, because in the past it shows, like, you saw right through their lies. But you never really said anything. I think that you love this person enough to let them figure it out for themselves. Like, I kind of feel like you honestly knew that they were faking it most of the time. Not their feelings for you, but more of, like, who they were. Like, they were pretending they were something, like some big badass or whatever. And really, it was just a defense mechanism. And since you walked away, what they're showing is they pulled that mask off. And there's something about you that just allures them, like, draws them in. And I think it's, like, on a 5D level, because they're showing me the feminine underneath the Emperor. It's almost like something about your light has transformed their life into something bigger and better, and they're recognizing that. And that could be what they want to communicate with you. Now, they are fearful that when they do come forward, that you're going to reject them. They don't, like, they've already lost you once, and so they feel kind of fragmented from that, and they're almost scared to move forward because of, they don't want to go through the rejection or the loss again. But then I've got the air, so that's where the Libra comes in. There will be communication, definitely, with the Ace of Swords underneath the Eight of Wands. So expect some communication from this person. And just like I tell everybody else, watch that their actions match their words, you know, make the, like, at least give them a chance. Like, even if you feel like you don't want to be with this person, or you need to release them or whatever, I think you just need to, like, at least hear them out. Let them tell you what they got to say. But I also say, don't do it during Mercury retrograde. The end of Mercury retrograde is the 1st of January, so, but also there's, like, a shadow period. I say by 1/11/24, if they're still doing right by you at that time, then I think this could be a good connection. You might want to look up the angel number 111 as well. And then I've got the Justice card at the bottom, so definitely for the Libra. You're welcome, love. You're welcome. Alright, Queen of Swords, do you have your questions ready, boo? One other message, Melody, is when he comes forward, I kind of feel like he's going to test the waters with you. Because he's scared of rejection, so he's going to come at it kind of sideways, like hinting to a relationship just to see your reaction. And dependent on your reaction, like if you're like, oh yeah, like I've been thinking about you, or I've been wanting to be with you, if you say something like that, that'll open the door for them to open up more. But at first they may just hit you up to be like, oh, I just wanted to tell you I got this new job, or I'm doing this new thing, and you know, whatever. But then they're going to kind of slyly try to test you to see if you're still interested before actually coming forward with like what they really want to say. Okay, I guess she wants to wait till later. So, Paolo, what's your question, babe? Paolo, my dear. Paolo, are you here? There you go. Okay. What are my ex-husband's next intentions, actions? Okay. What are his next actions? Alright. Let's see his ex-husband. Okay, so with him, he's telling me it's over, it's done, I've accepted it, I'm moving on. But yeah, he's still holding on. There's something about your abundance that will always draw them back around. Something about the way you love. So what I'm getting is, as much as they tell me, I understand it's over, it's done, I've moved on, I'm going to try to start something new. They're still very like, you're like a monkey on their back, right? And until they totally release it, they're going to keep coming back around. So do expect them to come back around trying to get you to get like back with them, or the one thing that concerns me the most is that they're showing me you as the Nine of Pentacles. And that's very successful and abundant, and in most aspects I would say that's a great energy, right? But then they also show the Page of Cups, so they feel that you're kind of naive, right? And to me that's kind of like, be careful of them trying to manipulate you, because it kind of looks manipulative to me. Like they use your kindness as a weakness and will take from you. And I don't know if that's like out of a place of like hurt, like they're hurt, or I don't really know. Like he keeps telling me it's a new phase. Whatever. But then he says rekindle, renew, grow, rise from the ashes. But then he shows me abundance, right? Trying to be positive. But to me, it's more of they want something that you have. They see you as being very abundant because of the way that they're showing me it. It's like, yeah, it's over, but, let's do something. But it does show that he's possibly, like, getting back out there, trying to date, whatever, but for some reason he's not letting you go either. Like, he could be doing some online dating. Yeah, he's definitely not going to stop chasing you. And if you were the chaser in the past, things have definitely turned. And it's because he's codependent and he's got a fear of abandonment. He could have some, like, mother issues. He's wearing rose-colored glasses is what I'm getting. Like, he knows the relationship is over. There's no second chances here. And he knows that's the way you feel. But he's looking at it as, like, I'm going to still watch, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to stalk you until I find the right opportunity to get in there. So, I would say be careful of him. Like, get rid of him as best as possible. Don't communicate with him. Like, honestly, because death is here so many times, just gray rock him. And gray rocking means don't engage. Don't interact. Like, and if you have to, don't go looking your best. You know what I'm saying? Just avoid them as much as possible, because they're going to try to seduce you. They're going to try to do something to grab you and pull you back in, because they haven't healed. And I can tell they've got a lot of healing that needs to be done within themselves. Okay. He knows he lost something good. But to me, it looks more of like he wants what you have, and he can't get it for himself, so he wants you back so he can take it from you. And I don't like it. I didn't like it. It's very manipulative energy, if you ask me. Yes, Toka or Queen of Swords, please post your questions. I mean, that's the truth, but some people, they don't know better. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. There's a lot of crazy going around nowadays. Toka or Queen of Swords? Where are you at? Where are you at? Alright. TG's next actions. Towards you. TG's next actions. I mean, what does he expect? It's the holidays. she left this man on red. Let's see. What is it? Oh. Okay. She's like, okay, I'm gonna do me. Let me get some clarifiers before I say anything, because this is interesting. Where's my shiny deck? My shiny deck always got good news. Hold on. Right. No, it's okay, Queen of Swords. Just whenever you're ready, post your question and I'll read for you, okay? Okay, he honestly does not like it. He kind of feels that you left him out in the cold a little bit. So many cards. Okay, I'm kind of getting here that, and this is going to sound terrible to you, I think. This man feels like, how dare you? I could have, like, I guess what he's saying is like, he's used to people like falling in line to what he wants and what he deserves and things like that. And so if you don't do what he expects to be the right thing, then he's like, what's going on, right? It triggers something within him. And he's like, okay, fine, whatever, just walk away from me, turn your back on me, whatever. But he's still showing the energy of like going after you. He's very attracted to you. But at the same time, something about you throws him off because he honestly feels like there's this mystery to you. Like maybe you haven't told him everything, or he feels like you're playing games with him. And so he's kind of at this place to where it's like, well, I'm going to kind of leave it in your court. If you want me, show me. If you don't, then, you know, whatever. Because he does show up as being like successful and grounded and like wanting true love and family and all of those things. But at the same time, he's like, well, damn, I thought we were doing good. And then, so I'm saying something, I think it triggered him a little bit to where he's like, what the, like, like you can tell he's very used to getting his way with people. And with you, it's like, you're a challenge to him, and he's like, trying to figure it out in his head analytically. Now, the signs I have are Gemini, Aries, and, yeah, Aries again. Very strong Aries. Doesn't have to be, though. But, yeah. Something, I don't know, like, I don't know if he doubted that, like, you had the same feelings for him because you're not, like, constantly engaging with him. Girl, he's a very strong energy. That's all I'm going to say. Very strong. So I think he likes to be in control, and when somebody makes him feel a little bit out of control, it could cause him to react. You know what I mean? So, but girl, just do you. Like, if he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And, you know, who cares? Like, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. And maybe he'll fall in line. I hope that helps. whatever it all the way to the new year. You know what I'm saying? This retrograde or something else. It's definitely been a fun one for me, to say the least. Yes, Pippa, please post your questions, Blue. Post your questions. You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here as always. And Merry Christmas if I don't see you on Christmas Eve. Have a great holiday. Pippa, Pippa, Pippa. I love saying Pippa's name. Pippa. Pippa. So cute. Pippa, Pippa, Pippa. What does my love life look like this winter? Alright, we got a couple more months for the winter time, so let's see. Let's go down the rabbit hole. I always say that when I got the Alice in Wonderland deck. Looks like by Aries season, doesn't have to be Aries season. You might have a choice between two people. What I'm kind of seeing is like things may at the first of the year or the first of the winter, and I think it started yesterday. But what I'm getting is like things may be like held off for a minute, but that's only because there's an opportunity that's opening up for you that's super exciting. Like this person is all about it. They're all in. It's somebody that's going to offer you a lot of love. But there's also a Knight of Wands character that is on the other side of the mix, in between the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. And I kind of feel that you're going to have a choice, because let's say one of them is super freaking attractive. Like your chemistry is off the charts. But they're not quite what you want in a man. You know what I mean? They're not a man. They're just good looking. They draw you in that sense. Now there's another one that might not be exactly what, like your usual type, I guess you could say. I'm not saying they would be bad looking. They may just not have that, like, Dana Suqua or something, that smooth talking ability, right? They're not the ones that will charm you. They're the ones that are more about you. And maybe for a long time you've dealt with like the wrong type of men, and you've been drawn to the ones that are super attractive, and you go off of chemistry instead of like connection. Like this person actually wants to connect with you and not just play with your emotions, right? So you're going to come across some kind of choice, I see, between now and the winter, when the winter ends. Let's see what else. And Spirit is also saying, like, there's one opportunity you should jump right into. And there's one that's saying, be cautious. Like, don't just jump right in. And I'm personally going to say, don't jump right into anything You know what I'm saying? Because from a logical standpoint, you really got to make sure they're not who they, or they are who they pretend to be. If you get what I'm saying? Because people do wear masks a lot. So it's lighthearted, finding out change, bringing things coming to light and healing. Like, you've done a lot of work on yourself, so Spirit's saying, like, just take it easy. Don't be foolish. Engagement ring here. So I do see that something is gonna probably end up leading to marriage if you go down the rabbit hole with this person. Okay. Spirit is also saying, like, these people are not your exes, or this one person is not your ex. They're not going to break your heart. They're not going to be the one to do you wrong. But I think that some part of you feels like you've got to, like, keep your guard up at all times because you're used to things like falling down, like the other shoe dropping. And this person is going to express their love, messages of love, thinking about you, informing you. Kind of feel like at first this might be a friend of yours, right? Or somebody that becomes a friend first, or has become a friend. And they're going to open up that, you know, they actually have strong feelings for you, and you kind of put them in the box of friends. And you're like, how do I take them out of that box and, like, change it into something different, right? They want to make memories with you. Now, this Knight of Wands character could be coming back around to, you know, make new memories. But, like I said, that's kind of like, do you want a new, or do you want the old? Because this person is still about the party lifestyle. They want time with friends. All they care about is having fun. They're happily single and living in the moment. I don't want somebody like that. Like, maybe in the past, yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I think we've all grown past the place of wanting that anymore. You know, like, as good as it looks on the outside, the inside is fucking poison, right? So, you're going to have a definite choice. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Okay, Pippa, what's your next question, boo? Oh, my dear C.A. cutie. Thank you, boo. What does my love life look like for this spring? Alright, let's see. Hopefully it's you going towards the one that's going to give you the world. Alright, how does this spring look for Pippa's love life? I see a lot of options for you. Yeah, this is definitely a continuation of the last one. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get some more cards on this because I'm trying to make sure I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing, but we'll see. Okay. Now what I'm seeing is your struggle, like in the springtime. It could be like even right after winter, because it looks like it's continuing off the other. It looks like because there are so many options, it makes you a little confused. You're not sure which way to go, especially if you're trying to figure out like who's real, who's fake. I honestly feel like your heart is telling you one thing and your mind is telling you something else, but also your soul is trying to lead you in a different direction. Okay, I'm going to be real honest right now. I kind of feel that you need to make sure that your self-worth is in check before you make any decision. You need to really, like, there's something about the inner child that draws you to certain people and lifestyles. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because you don't have to invest too much into them because you already know that they're going to fall apart, right? Like they give you exactly what it is that you expect anyway. And in those kind of situations, it's kind of like you're self-sabotaging a little bit, because there's a part of you that I see that wants to jump right into something that, you remember how I said the Knight of Wands and the partying and all that? It's like you want to go after that so bad. But when that moment happens, I have a feeling that you're going to look back at all the healing that you've done. You're going to look back at your self-worth. And no matter how good this man looks or how smooth he talks, you're going to be like, my purpose is somewhere else. And I honestly feel like that's going to be like the game changer, right? And I kind of feel like you're actually going to like go towards the masculine that you're meant to be with. But the reason why it's taking so long is because you struggle on the inside with something that needs to be looked at. You're looking at love in a confused kind of state, like, and it could, like I said, come from some inner child stuff. So I would definitely try to like work on doing some shadow work, especially around like the heart chakra, like reasons why maybe you would be attracted to certain people. Make sure to keep your self-worth, you know, make sure to speak affirmations that you're beautiful and you deserve this. Just be careful, because I see like part of you wants to jump right into something that's not right for you. Like you really have to hold back, because you're like, no, this is from my past. Like I know this is comfortable. Like I know what I'm doing, kind of thing, right? Like YOLO, whatever happens, happens, right? But I think like just as soon as you're about to jump, you're like, damn. Can't do that. So, whatever that means to you. And some people can charm the pants off of you. Not mean a word that they freaking say. You know what I mean? So, just be careful, boo. Just be careful. Definitely love coming for you. Yeah, it's right after, so it could be like right in March, you know, like right when spring starts, but I don't know, I kind of feel that you, You have options, you have choices, but there's one that just, it's almost irresistible to you, and I don't know who this person is. It could be from your past, it could be somebody you've dealt with before, but they're irresistible, and you fight and fight and fight to try to talk yourself out of it, like try to build a connection with somebody else. And it's hard to start from the bottom and work up. After you've already been up here and fallen to here, it's hard to go through the initial stages of like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? All that kind of stuff gets lame after a while, you know what I mean? It's like, why don't I just go with somebody that knows me already, right? It seems good, it sounds good, let's do it, you know? But that's where the test comes in. Thank you for subscribing, Boo. You're welcome, Pippa. The free list is closed, Boo, for today. I do come out on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. This Sunday is going to be by donation only, though, because it's a holiday, and I just want to kind of hang out with everybody that doesn't have anything going on, you know, kind of celebrate with you guys. But next Wednesday, Friday, for sure, come back, hit the little bell, because the list fills up pretty quick, so you want to jump on like as fast as you can. Okay, CA Cutie, what's your question, love? On your personality? Let's see. Okay, CAQ would like to know what she needs to work on her personality. Okay, first thing I'm getting is maybe you're trying to control things too much, right? I think that maybe in your life you lacked control in certain circumstances, so now that you're able to make your own decisions freely without the influence of other people, it's kind of like you're like who am I, right? Who am I? And so you just try to control things in a certain way so you feel comfortable with it in your own skin. I do feel that you have the ability to overcome any obstacle. Like you are very good at whatever you set your mind to. You shine and you do very well at it. I think that personality-wise, I think you just need to be more open. Don't try to control everything. Just kind of get more into the flow. Like be chill and relaxed, and like not everything is something that needs to be worked on or worked out, or I think you think too far ahead, and living in the present would be very good for you. Also, there's some healing that needs to be done around like your confidence. What Spirit is saying is like, if you can exude the shine that they see from you, or the light that they see in you, you could change so many things without having to do anything about it. But I think that somebody in your past has dulled your shine. And because they spoke whatever they spoke to you, you felt like you weren't enough. you felt like you couldn't overcome. And that's where it's saying, like, the moment that you're able to let go of the control, the more that your authentic self will shine, right? Because you're like, well, because what I'm seeing is like, in order to fit in with these people, I have to be a certain way. Or if I'm around this person, I have to speak a certain way so I don't make them mad, or that type of thing. And I think that it's caused some kind of imbalance that needs to be healed, so that you can actually feel more confident and you can overcome any obstacle, because they're telling me you can. And it says sweet results ahead. So that's definite. Now, it's kind of like, have you heard the story of Medusa, how she was so scorned in life that if you even looked at her, she would turn you to stone? And that's almost like the Queen of Swords energy, right? Like, I'm going to cut you. Don't come too close. And that's what needs to be surrendered, is, like, they're not the people that hurt you. But I kind of feel like it might overflow as, like, very guarded and, like, don't come close. I will turn you to stone. I'm not playing with you. I feel like a very, like, boldness. And I don't think you like to be that way. But because you've been hurt, I feel that it's kind of overflowed. Now, there's hidden depths to this. I think opening up more emotionally, digging a little deeper with people instead of keeping them like on the surface where they can't hurt you, letting people like get a little bit deeper, you're going to find that not everybody is like those people that hurt you. I think be more playful, like have more fun in life. Follow your North Star, you know what I'm saying? Because I honestly feel like you have a true purpose here. And it's saying, like, let it shine, because it will be prosperous. Awaken your magic. Yeah. I think the less you try to control and the more you let the universe, God, into your life, it'll help to restore, like, a more calmness to your spirit. Because I feel your spirit is, you have a great light, but you've got some rough edges that over time, you know, the more that you're able to like take some of that down, the more things will, you know, the more magic you'll start to see in your life. Because you're very unique is what I'm getting. You're very beautiful. You may not be what people will consider like the, you know, the supermodel, whatever, you know, like you're very authentic. You're a person that you can't find everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, you need to realize that about yourself, that fuck those people from the past, excuse my language, but it's true. Forgive them, send them love and light, and move on, because the more that you raise your vibration, the more you'll attract better people into your life. So just take down some of those sharp edges. Don't be turning people into stone and whatever, because that's not very nice. Like you got that look, like, don't come any closer. Don't. So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps, love. I hope it answered your question. Oh, you said personally. Not your personality. Well, I would just say personally, that's the messages for you. Like, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to overcome. You just need to really let your light shine to others and take down some of the guards, because I think the guards come from some healing that needs to be done. I mean, either way, the message is still kind of the same. Spirit is just saying, like, surrender it, because you don't need to control it anymore. Like, they've got you. Just trust in them. Trust in the process. And you'll be able to overcome any obstacle that comes. But also, like I said, I think that you've got a bright light that can change the world, whether big or small. I do see that you're going to be attracting things to you instead of chasing after them or trying to control it to make it happen. Like a moth to a flame. Like you're going to be the flame, and you're going to attract the people to you that are meant for you. So it says sweet results ahead. So I definitely feel like you've got some great things on the horizon. Just remember who you are. Remember that you're a beautiful, caring person, and you've got a great heart. But you've also got that energy of don't play with me because I'm not going to tolerate it, you know. You're an animal advocate? That's awesome. Girl, we're all working on ourselves, you know. It's a process. Like, you'll see that the more you heal, the more you get in vibrations with different things, you know, and we're never done healing or learning. So you might just be the animal whisperer, you know what I mean? You heal animals, and that could be your purpose. I don't know. I just see that you've got one, and you can do a lot of things. All right, Emily. All right, let me get mystical first, Emily, and then I will do you, boo. So thank you for putting your question in advance. Are they manipulating you for money? I am glad to see a different question, though. That's amazing, mystical. Is it Diavon? Diavon. You know what that... Oh, that's Davian. Davian. Well, when I think of Diavon, I think of Maleficent's bird. Diavon. But that's not Diavon, it's Davon. I hope I'm saying that right. Spirit. Okay. I honestly don't feel that they're trying to manipulate you. I do feel that their intentions are not quite what they look like, so maybe. I feel like they honestly have feelings for you, not like, oh, I'm in love with you or anything like that. I mean, it could be, but it doesn't look like they have ill intentions. I just feel like this person needs a lot of guidance because they're not sure where to go. Like, I think they might just be going through a dark time in their life, and something about you is very helpful to them. If you feel like in your gut that it's a manipulation for money, don't give them any and see if they're still there. That's my advice. But it doesn't necessarily look like that's something that they're consciously thinking about. Like, I don't see them trying to sell you a dream or whatever. I just feel like this person is very confused. They're very lost. They're not sure which way to go. And they may be going through some money difficulties, you know what I mean? So if you feel like if you feel in your heart you want to give to them, I would, but don't overdo it either. If you start to feel that the person is taking too much from you and not giving it back in return, then just cut them off. I'm not necessarily sure that you know everything about this person because I think a lot of them is hidden. I get very Cancer type of energy. Lots of water. So The emotions are there. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily feel like they're manipulating you. Yay! Winning! Yeah, obsession just causes blockages. If they come back, they come back. If they don't, that's their loss. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a great person and you gotta remember that. You deserve the best, so I am so proud of you, boo. You know, peace is the most important thing in life, boo. It's the most important thing. Takes a while to find it, though. Alright, so let's see, Emily. Okay. So, some info regarding this transformation. Let's see. Alright, what we have, wait, let me light some incense. Sorry. I don't like when my incense goes out. Alright, Spirit. What does Emily need to know about this transformation right now? Okay. Okay. There's something going on right now where you're repairing the veil. And that could have a lot to do with forgiveness, whether that be forgiveness of self or forgiveness of others. That helps to repair things for yourself so you can see through the veil. They're preparing you for fruition. So there's something that you wanted to manifest. It's almost like at this point in time, because it shows net caster, like throw that net out there. Tell the universe exactly what it is that you want, and then trust that they're going to give it back, because it says deep diver after that. You're going to be diving into a task. And I think the task has to do with emotions. It could be helping other people get through certain things. Doesn't have to be. But this is something that you have a lot of love for, because if you go deep into those emotions, it's from a place of love. So it's something that you've been called to do, possibly. Could have to do with water, travel. And then I've got stars in the sky. It's limited possibilities, right? So that's why I say it's a very abundant energy you're about to come into. So if there's any forgiveness that you need to give it now. Because I feel that they're going to throw you into something, and it's going to go from like 0 to 100. It could have to do with love, but I think it's more about like something you're called to be doing. But the limitless possibility, it says stars in the sky. You know how many stars are in the sky? That's how many possibilities you have. Like, all you have to do is cast that net. It's almost like sitting in the boat and all the fish jump in, right? It's trusting that it's going to come to you. So whatever you're doing now is helping to repair the veil so that you can be able to get back what it is that you need and want and desire. So I've got the numbers 45, 42, 51, and 10. So those numbers could be important to you as well. And I hope that helps. Oh, you're welcome. Looks very beautiful energy. It always reminds me of that card that says, decide clearly what you want now so that it can come to you. A lot of times, that's the biggest thing, is like figuring out what it is you want. Because you can get what you want, but is it what you want for your highest good, you know? And when you come to the place of like asking for the things that are for your highest good, that's when they come. Well, I would marry. Palette, do you see the way you asked that question? Will I remarry someone, a new person? I guess that makes sense. Will you remarry after being divorced? I guess. Okay. Maybe I read that wrong. All right, let's see. Will Paula remarry? Girl, why are you trying to get married in 2024? That's quick. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for it? Alright. Will Paula remarry in 2024? And if so, with who? Okay. Lots of wand energy, so fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't show me past, really. I do see, well, okay. It's possible that it's somebody from the past, only because they activated something in you that sent you soul searching for like excitement and curiosity in life. Or you did this for them. I see a lot of healing attached to this, and I see a bunch of truth coming in. I don't know about marriage, boo. I see excitement. I see curiosity. I see you going on a soul adventure. But as far as getting married, not in 2024. Spirit's kind of saying like you need to like hold back a little bit. Like, take your time. Don't just jump into something because it's exciting. You gotta take it slow. Like, what is the, like, you just got out of a divorce, boo. Like, you don't want to jump into a new marriage right away. You know what I mean? You want to learn what it was that, you know, maybe you were missing. Because you're at a crossroads right now. You can either hang on to your old life, or you can embrace the new. And I feel like you're kind of hesitant to really just be excited about what's to come, whether it be this or that or the other. You don't have to figure everything out right now. You know, just trust that they have your best intentions at heart, and that they're going to bring something to you that you're very attracted to. Somebody that tells the truth. Somebody that's going to spark that excitement back in your life. Curiosity for life. But I do not see marriage, boo, in 2024. I do see love, but I do not see marriage. I think you might have a choice between two, actually. One is old and one is new. And I would say it's probably air and fire. air sign or a fire sign. Or an air and a fire sign, excuse me. But that King of Wands haunts you, I know. Yes, we can't align with what we want if we get in the energy of it. Alright, my dear Gracie, what you got for me, boo? What you got? What's your question? Oh, crap, Lador. I'm sorry, Lador. You did donate. I didn't see it. Alright. I'm sorry, Lador. What is your question, love? You're welcome, Paula. Girl, I got divorced, what? It's been like 3 years now? 3 or 4 years? 4 years. And marriage is the last thing on my mind. No. Me and him stayed married for 11 years, and we weren't together for 11 years of that marriage. So, I'm not trying to jump into anything myself. Do I feel any sad energy regarding TM? Let's see. And thank you for your donation, boo. I'm sorry, I was just going down the list. I forgot somebody donated. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright, babe, I got you. Can you be more specific, boo? What energies? And if you feel that way, like, I understand you don't have to come on. The cards I pulled about TM is basically what it's saying to me is they're in the process of healing, I guess. You say that you don't want them to communicate with you. You don't want them to think that you exist, I guess you said? I'm going to get more cards because they're, like, to me, I don't see sadness. I see, like, collaboration. They may even, like, be focused on, like, trying to build something when it comes to money. just see a lot of healing around like their own happiness personally. TN's own happiness. I think they're being led to a happier place. I feel that they will leave you alone. At this time, I see that you might have blocked them, and so they're not even able to reach you if they could. The effect of prayer. Okay. I do see prayers helping. If you're praying for them, it's definitely working, but you also said you don't want them around you. So I'm trying to read for both. I see happiness coming for them. I see healing. I see that when it comes to you, they feel that you're blocked off. And it affects their ego a little bit, but they're not trying to come for you or anything like that. They're looking for happiness, and I think in the end they're going to be victorious over whatever it is they're trying to manifest into life. I don't see sadness at all. Now, what I will say is that if they were sad, that's something that's been healed. I'm trying to see if they would be manipulating the reading in any way, but no, I just see like abundance coming in for them. So if you're praying for them, it's definitely like they may have felt blocked for a while, but something happened and they're working towards healing and happiness, because they've got the Sun, the Magician, the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, Nine of Cups, Temperance, Strength card, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. The only card that even would be considered anything would be the Two of Swords, and that's where that block comes in, right? So well, it's Mercury retrograde, boo. Like, during Mercury retrograde, things from the past resurface, but they don't resurface so you go reach out to them. They resurface because maybe there's something you need to let go of. Like, I can tell you have a lot of anger towards them. Just by the way you're writing that, I would say work on releasing that anger. Like, learning to let it go. If you want them to go, you've got to let them go. Even though you haven't thought about them for a while, it comes up maybe for you to look at it and see, like, if you're healed from it or you're not. You know what I mean? Like, I understand what they did was wrong, but at the same time, you've also got to understand they're human, and humans do make mistakes. And even if you don't want to tell them to their face, like, I forgive you, I would give it anyway. I feel that you're headed in the right direction. I feel like you're going to find the key that unlocks the cage to your heart, or somebody else will. Spirit is kind of telling me your situation with the Taurus doesn't necessarily have to do with these people. Because if it was strong enough, it wouldn't have been ruined. Spirit is saying, like, your love is somewhere else, and they're trying to direct you that way. And sometimes towers happen, like, people cause and effect, right? Like, even if these people were the ones that ruined the relationship, the relationship had to be ruined in order for you to get to the great love, where your north is pointing. Like, because the compass is leading you elsewhere, to a person that can unlock your heart, the key to your heart. And if you stayed with Taurus, what would have happened? You wouldn't have been put in the direction of this new person, right? It says that your wishes have the possibility of coming true. I mean, whatever you want is there, but maybe the fact that you're blaming them, maybe the fact that you haven't forgiven them is, and I know you say you're praying, but at the same time, I still feel the underlining anger within your energy, like there's an irritation there. So what I would say is, like, try to cleanse that, because Spirit wants you to have the great love. So take whatever happened as a lesson, learn from it, and just trust that it all happened for a reason, because it's putting you on the right path, right? And please explain to me, what are you talking about, the energy in the room? I would like to know more about that. No, what I'm saying is maybe it fell apart to lead you towards something better. So you're still with this person, so obviously they didn't ruin it completely. You say they act different, but I mean, I don't know your relationship with them, but I do see, like, whatever happened is pushing you in the right direction. Now, it could have ruined your relationship so that it can be built stronger, right? Like, everything is an opportunity for something and a lesson for something. So if you can rebuild to where no person can come in between the two of you, then you have a great relationship. But if some other people are able to cause problems in your relationship, then first of all, you don't need those people in your life. But second of all, you don't need somebody that's not going to stand with you through people trying to cause problems, because there will always be somebody or something that can come in. And if your relationship isn't solid enough to withstand that, then you got to think of that as well. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, it's spirits around you. I'm like, okay. I was like, dang, what did I do? What's going on? What did I miss? I seem to miss a lot. Sometimes. But yeah, it looks good, Lenore. Just trust that this is all happening for your highest good. And just forgive them, let it go, just be at peace with it. And things might start to flow better. You know what I mean? And as far as your relationship, I hope it does get built back better so that people can't come in between it. Because I know I want a love to where me and them are ride or die till the end. There ain't nothing nobody could say, do, whatever that's going to break that up, right? And until I find somebody that I can trust that will have my back through everything without it turning into some big disaster, then I know I'm not in the right place, right? And I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you is, you may not be in the right place. You may not be with the right man. But you will be. Now, that's not saying that your man can't change and grow and evolve and all that kind of stuff, but it's also saying that maybe there's some lessons for you to learn too, you know? Just take it as a lesson. And I appreciate you, my love. And I am so sorry that you have people, spirits following you around, boo. I don't have spirits. I have actual people following me around. Now that's crazy. Alright, Gracie. Yeah, ride or die. That's what you need. Ride or die. Okay, what's coming towards Gracie in December? Because if you ain't riding, then you gonna die. No. I don't know if you've been waiting for, like, some money to come back to you, or possibly someone's been holding back, and I feel like something's going to come in. I don't know if it's a check, a letter, communication. That's been kind of blocked for a while. You've been waiting for this. I kind of feel like this is something that you're trying to sneak out of, or no, I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to sneak out of this. I'm trying to see all aspects here, because I feel like you're getting a payback, a karmic payback for something, and I don't know if it's somebody that did something to you in the past, and like, let's say they borrowed money and never gave it back, it comes back to you, right? Or you get blessed in another way, and it's kind of a payback for what you went through. I see a couple love here also. It's almost like, I don't know if you were running from commitment with somebody and then you tried to sneak out and then it catches up with you, or you held back from somebody. It's a weird combination here. I'm going to be honest with you, Gracie, like, something about your, I don't know if you've got like a block on your energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So it's hard to tap into it compared to other people. I just feel like something that was held back from you is about to come back to you. And it might come in the form of love, it might come in the form of money. But it's almost like the one card that's throwing me off is the Seven of Swords. And I don't know who this person is to you, or if this is just you thinking that, it's almost like what Spirit is saying is like somebody tried to run out on you, or somebody tried to take something from you, and they saw it. And not only are you getting justice, they're getting their justice as well. And yours might come in the form of a love situation, or it might come in a money situation, but this person is like running directly into their karma is what I'm getting. So whatever that means to you, it's almost like somebody snuck out of a relationship after like holding back something, and it's like they're running straight into their karma, like a karmic partner. I don't know what else. Like, we don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, right? But to me, this looks like a lot of karmic justice. And I don't know if you've been waiting to see something happen to somebody that did you wrong, but I think you're going to have front row seats to watching this person run straight into their karma. But you get yours back as well, so hopefully that helps. I feel this was something to do with, like, I don't know if this person like promised you things that they couldn't fulfill, and you were like waiting for them to come back, or I don't know if it's even, it could be even something like an investment that you made that you've been waiting a long time for it to come back on. But something's coming back to you. Something that's taken a while to get here too. And Spirit's like, I've seen it. You're going to get it back. And they're going to get it back too. Because there's a light and a dark when it comes to that, you know. A high vibration, a low vibration. You want somebody else, huh? You want somebody else. Girl, then wait. Wait until that person comes. Like, you don't have to take every offer that comes your way. Definitely not. So that might have even been like a test to see if you were going to settle or are you going to wait, you know? So that's good. Yeah, I see a big change. I think just trust that the universe has you, God has you. They see your good deeds. They see all the wonderful things you do. You know, it's going to come back to you. And whoever did you wrong is going to run smack into their karma. But I do see a love coming for you. I just, you know, like it could lead to commitment. But I think there's something about the flow that needs to be, the balance that needs to be restored first. And whatever that means, but I see love. All right, Anila, let's see. All right, you and Jabbar, what's next? Okay. I kind of feel that you're at a breaking point. And I know you're asking about him. But when Spirit shows me stuff, it shows me like what's for your highest good. Spirit is saying you're pissed, you're mad, and you've been holding back, saying stuff. You've been trying to be humble. You've been trying to be a good wife. You've been trying to do everything that Spirit's guiding you to do. And you're getting to the place that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. But I think your person is also sick and tired of being sick and tired too, because they've got a wand in their hand as well. They're ready to do this. Like, keep doing it until the wheels fall off, right? They're like, we'll just continue like this. It's cool. I'll give you less and you're going to take it and everything's going to be great. My advice to you is, like, even though it's great to be humble, even though it's great to be a good person and do the right thing and say the right thing, what service is it to you? Because I feel you have a fire inside that is going to end up exploding on somebody one day. And until that happens, I think that the best thing that you can do is make a decision. Like, what is it that you can say or you can do personally to either walk away from the situation or to help it to be better? Because I think communication is a big thing. I think you both have your back turned to each other. Both of you have your own sides. He feels like he's right. You feel like you're right. And I think compromise is needed in order for things to progress into something beautiful. And if neither one of you are willing to do that, y'all could keep going around in the circle until, like I said, the wheels fall off. But I have a feeling that you need to be more expressive. You need to get in tune with your feelings and being able to express them, and don't express them in a, you know what I mean? You don't have to go crazy. Because you could say 5 words to people when it comes from an emotionally balanced place, and they hear every, like, way past those 5 words. Like, what you say speaks volumes, right? So once you get in tune with how much power you actually hold over your life and how much power you have inside, you learn to be able to say something and make a big impact without having to say much. Like, you don't even have to get mad. You just say what you need to say and be very straightforward about it. But I think you've kind of been like tiptoeing around this person for a while, and the more that you tiptoe, the more that is pissing you off. It's making you mad. And for them, they're like, I never do anything right. Like, she's got a weird energy, and that's because you're holding on to all this stuff you've been bottling up, ready to explode. And they're like, well, they're defensive. They're ready to keep going, but they're still defensive too, and it's not going to work like that. So I honestly feel like you need to either have like a spiritual advisor that can play the middle ground between the both of you, maybe even a counselor or something, to help you see their side and for you to see theirs, and to kind of try to find a middle ground where the two of you can work through. And that's what I got for you. I hope it helps. And I know you said you can't hear me, you'll listen later, but... Alright, Alex. Hey, Yvonne, welcome. And Gracie, I totally understand. I think this year's been tough on a lot of people as a collective. There's a very heavy energy going around, and I think that faith needs to be restored, you know? Because it's all in how you look at it. It could be a tough year, but it could be a blessed year because something happened this year that taught you and helped you to grow and helped you to move forward. So, it's all about how you look at it. Alex, Queen of Swords, either or. Alex donated earlier. She probably didn't want to wait. Alright, Marina. Yes, please show up when I call your name. If not, I will skip you. There you are. What's coming towards you this week? Okay, Jada, I will do you right after Marina. That's really strange. I've never noticed this before. This King of Pentacles looks like he's holding a cake. I don't know if you have somebody that's a Capricorn that's like celebrating their birthday this week or something. Maybe you'll get a cake. Maybe it's your birthday. I see something that's going to make you really excited. Like fired up, ready to go. Huh. I see like a start-stop energy. And this could just be the holidays, you know, with all the celebrations and stuff going on. it looks like you're super excited, and then you get overwhelmed, and you're like, I've got to pull back a little bit. I've got to get back to myself, my peace, and I'll come back out when I'm ready. So I kind of feel like you're going to have a lot of action this week. Like I said, it could be birthday parties. It could be celebrating Jesus' birthday. You know what I mean? It's Capricorn with the cake. And that kind of makes sense. I see you being very excited. Like I said, you might even buy you a new outfit for a party or something like that. But I think you get overwhelmed and you kind of pull back a little bit. And then you're like ready to go again. I mean, it could just be you eating a lot of food and then you just need to rest or whatever. But I do see a King of Pentacles very strong here. So I don't know if this is a counterpart of yours. It could be a parent. It could just be, like I said, Jesus' birthday, Christmas, you know. But I see you very excited. You're having a good time. Celebrating. Got the Four of Wands. I do kind of feel that somebody is moving towards you because they find you very attractive. Now, I don't know who that person is, but I have a feeling like you may have some feelings towards that person, but I see you pulling back. And I don't know if that's because of something that happened in the past or whatever, but it's kind of what I'm getting. And you're welcome. Okay, should I talk to Robert if he reaches out? We got into really bad. Okay. Was it the argument about the father? That stuff he said about your father? Should you talk to him? Let's see. I'm kind of feeling like you should hold back if he does try to contact you. Only because what I'm seeing is, thank you, Stephanie. What I'm seeing is you're trying to get emotionally balanced when it comes to this situation. There's still some healing that needs to be done, I think, between the both of you before, like, it's time to invest again. I do see happiness in the future for you two, but right now, I think it's going to be a time of, like, waiting because there's still a lot of healing that needs to be done. And not just from the conversation that you had with him, but it's more of, like, an emotional conflict about, like, should we stay together? What good did this person do for me? What bad did this person do for me? I think it's going to bring in a lot of clarity. The more that you heal, it'll also help you to understand, like, where the conflict came from. But for now, Spirit's like, just hold back, because if you don't, you're going to get stuck in your head about, like, oh shit, like, what do I do? Does he want, you know, like, I think you have a lot of fear surrounding this connection, and the more that you interact, the more that it just kind of spins out of control. And right now, you just need peace. You need peace and healing, and you need to invest more into yourself, is what I'm getting, because you're going to find happiness, whether it be with this person or with somebody else, or even if it's just within yourself. But healing is definitely needed, because of all the ugly things he said, all the things that have happened in your life. There's something that needs to be addressed before you even deal with him, and he's got to go through that too. So just focus on this sun, like, focus on it, because this King of Wands, or whoever he is to you, can wait. You know what I mean? And if he wants to act an ass, then there's consequences to acting an ass. Like, people don't have to listen to you. You know what I mean? Like, just because I love you, I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to tolerate your bullshit. I don't have to be put in a mindfuckery situation just because I love you. Like, sometimes love is just not enough. You know what I mean? And sorry I got heated, but it kind of makes me mad that, like, hurt people, and a lot of times we interact with them because we love them, but in all reality we end up hurting ourselves in the long run because we're investing into some fuckery. And I'm sorry. Thank you, Stephanie, and thank you, Yvonne. And I'm sorry I got so, like, but I cannot. Some people have, like, the nerve to just treat you any kind of way and then wonder why you won't talk to them. Like, maybe figure it out and then we can talk, you know what I mean? And if you don't come with an apology, then you can stay over there. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's got a lot of ego, especially since he showed up as the King of Wands. Like, I got this. No. Go sit down somewhere. That's why he was at the bottom of the deck. We put him in timeout, and he can stay there. Yeah, they both donated. Stephanie donated first. Yeah, he's got healing to do, but just let him heal. And when he figures it out, he may be on time or he might be late to the party. Who knows? We'll see. But you just worry about you, love, because you deserve peace. And dealing with that kind of stuff does not bring you peace. And that's the most important thing for you and your family right now is peace. Yeah, go sit in the corner and think about that shit, cause don't come over here trying to play with me. That's it. Alright, let's see Mike. For Stephanie. Update on Mike. Let's see. I see a breakthrough, an awareness coming in with the Ace of Swords. Maybe he's getting some clarity. It says death, so maybe he's going through a death and rebirth. Possibly. The Judgment card. Karmic review. The Judgment card can mean that he's gonna come back to you. But it also could mean that he's actually looking at his life and realizing, like, what have I been doing this whole time? I've really just been killing myself, or I've really just been, I don't know, like, living in a state of denial and fear, and it makes him feel like dead on the inside. So, like, the Judgment is all about, like, bringing him back to life, right? And then I've got the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that's him showing me you that he wants to come back. But he knows that he's only got, like, one more chance left with you. And so before he comes back, he knows he's got to do it right. Because he looks at you as the Queen of Pentacles, the mother, the nurturer, the solid, stable, solid placed home for him, right? And I don't know if he's ever really realized it or looked at it from that perspective, but he's telling me, like, he's a work in progress still. That's why he has not come forward, because what he's saying is, like, as much as he knows that you're his person, he also knows that he has been doing the wrong things. He's been headed down a very dark path. And he's now starting to realize, like, in order to get back to you, he's got to work on himself. And that's why it says work in progress. Like, and not that he's doing it for you exactly. I do see that he wants to, you know, personally. Because he knows he needs it. He knows that you deserve it, is kind of what I'm getting. I kind of feel like when this happens, you're going to be very, very shocked. Or even if you hear information about him, you're going to be really shocked, because I kind of feel like you've always thought that this would never happen again. He'd never get it together. He would never, like, recognize his wrongs. So what he's showing me is, like, he wants to do this again, because he gave me the Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the match to the Queen of Pentacles, right? But he understands he's wounded. And if he continues the cycle the way that he had been, and he came forward unhealed, that it would end in overload, it would end in pain and suffering, and he does not want to cause you that. So as much as he wants to tell you, and again, I've got the Ace of Swords, so he really wants to tell you something. He really wants to communicate with you. But also, that's like lightning striking twice. They say it never strikes in the same place twice. It just did, is what I'm getting. Or it will. But to him, he feels like you don't want to have anything to do with him. Or he wonders if, like, if he were to come back, would you be open for it? Would you be excited? Would you be happy? Would you be wanting that side of him? Or would you just cut him off? And I kind of see that. If he came right this second, yeah, you would. But if he continues on the path that it looks like he started on, I do see that even possibly, like, communication will start back up slow, and things will grow over time. Like, I wouldn't rush on it. I'd take it slow, because he still does have a lot of healing to do. But with those two Ace of Swords, it's the truth, you know, like, it is happening. And as much as he wants to tell you, I think he's trying to be a little more cautious this time in the way that he handles things. So, thank you for letting me read for Mike and not Ron. And I'm sorry. But, like, this is your divine match, really. Like, and it was no wishy-washy. It was just straight to the point. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. The end. But do you still love him? That's the question. You've lost hope, but do you still love him? But we'll see. We'll see what happens, Stephanie. We'll see. It looks really positive, though. It's like straight to the point. Period. Alrighty, Vaughn. Your turn, boo. I know you will. So maybe you just need to work on the hope. Or we'll, like, stop speaking negative that he'll never change. Or I'm sick of the way he acts. Or he always does this, he always does that. But you don't know because you haven't seen him, you haven't been around him in a few years. You don't know what's been transpiring under the surface. I mean, you may know people that know him, okay, I get it. But at the same time, you never know what's going on that you're not aware of. Because the people that know him might not even know, you know? Just saying, maybe you need to work on, like, thinking about the possibility of it happening again. And I know that would make you feel vulnerable, but maybe you need to be a little vulnerable, you know? Alright, Yvonne, what's your question, love? I just need your question, Yvonne. That's all, boo. That's all. Crystal, I will do you after I do Yvonne. Yvonne donated. I'm sorry. But I will put your question down so you don't have to ask it again. Alright. No, I get it, Stephanie. I get it. I'm just saying, it's kind of what it was talking about. Just a general, huh? Let's see, Yvonne. Let's do a general for Yvonne. Let's see, Miss Yvonne. What does Miss Yvonne need to know? And thank you for donating, love. I appreciate you. There's something in your life that has caused you pain for a very long time. And what Spirit's saying is like the hard part is over. I don't think you see the purpose at this point in time. I don't know if you lost somebody or there's just a situation that is saying it's okay to let go. Like, God won't be mad, the universe won't be mad. It's okay to let it go. Like, you don't have to carry this pain anymore. I kind of feel like it was something that happened when you were young, even. It was kept a secret for a long time. They're saying it's okay, I got you, let it go. You don't need this anymore. The worst part is over. It's something that's been making you sad for quite some time. Like, I got tears in my eyes just connecting to it. And I don't know what this is, but they're saying it's okay. Because I kind of felt like you've been carrying this pain around, but you've been putting on a face of everything's fine, everything's okay. And after a while, it gets old. It gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and you've got a very sweet, kind soul, is what I'm getting. And so you don't, it's almost like you don't want to disappoint people by not saying you're okay or talking about whatever this is to somebody, because you don't want to bring somebody else's vibration down, is kind of what I'm getting. on to for a long time. And basically what I'm seeing is that Ten of Swords has the possibility of turning into the brightest sun you've ever seen. And you know the sun is all about happiness and growth and warmth, and you may not see it, but the way to get there is to transmute it. Like, give it to the universe and let the universe transmute it and send it back. You know what I mean? Either that or use the pain to do something good with your life, or to use it for the good. Because I see it's a bright light. And then we have the moon and the sun, which to me is a counterpart. These two are very different, but they're meant to pass at certain points of time. There's a lot of love there. I do see that. So I'm kind of getting that there's something that was kept a secret, or it was hidden, or the pain was hidden, and maybe it had to do with this person. Like, maybe they didn't show up for you the way they should. Just like the sun. They never really totally connect, right? But they do pass each other every now and again. And I kind of feel like that's caused you a lot of pain, and maybe they've come back and you're telling them, like, no, I'm good. Everything's fine. Like, I don't care that you stabbed me in the back 10 times. I'm good. I kind of feel like as soon as you let whatever this is go, whether it be the pain, whether it be a person, whether it be somebody that you lost, right? It's okay. You don't have to carry it. You don't have to. And then when you say you're fine, you will be. And I don't know what this is pertaining to. I really don't. I just know that the main message is, this could have to do with the counterpart, right? They're two very different people that, like I said, they only pass for a reason, right? To cause an eclipse, to cause dark, so there's not always light or whatever. Like, there's a big purpose in between the two of them, but that does not mean that they have to be together, right? Because what would happen if the moon and the sun ran in together? The moon would die. It would be burnt up, right? So sometimes things just aren't meant to be, and it's okay to let them go. We're not tied to anybody. And I think that there might have been something that you were spiritually tied to, or you felt spiritually tied to, that was your home, you felt comfortable, but it caused you too much pain. And now if Spirit's just saying, let go of the pain, speak your truth, don't wear a mask, you know, everything's going to be okay. The main message here is, like, the sun will come out, the pain will go away, but you've got to release it. That's a deep message right there. To me anyway, it felt very deep. But yeah, that's what I got. And I don't know if that made sense to you or not, but there are brighter days coming. That's what I get. You're welcome. Oh, yes, thank you guys. All right, Crystal. Oh, hold on. I got a donation, but I'm not sure if they want me to read for them. Let me see. Jano, are you here, boo? I don't think I've seen him. Queen of Swords or Jano, are you here? I'm gonna read for Crystal while I wait, though. How does Jay feel about you? Okay, Jano, what's your question, love? And thank you for the donation. Let me just do Crystal real quick because I know she's been here for a while. While I wait for your question, how does Jay feel about Crystal? There's a lot of pain here. I kind of feel like he's trying to manifest healing in between this connection. Because there is a lot of, I don't know what happened between the two of you, but it's almost like you're sitting in the middle of pain. And it's made you very guarded and defensive, and he's got something he wants to tell you. And it could be that, like, he wants this cycle to end, and, like, how can we do it to make it better? Because I do see this connection definitely needs healing with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. There does need to be something that comes to light, is what I'm getting. I don't know what that has to do with, but it's almost like he's scared to tell you because there's been too much happen between the two of you. I feel that with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, he wants to almost magically take away the pain, is what I'm getting. And he thinks what he has to say will help, or help to heal it, or help to move it in a better direction. I don't know if y'all got in an argument and you're just like, leave me alone. But he's like, remember, we were supposed to get to this Ten of Pentacles, but now we're at this crossroads where we can't decide which way to go. Kind of what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm seeing you like in such a mess here. Emotionally is what I'm getting. Like, it's like you're done, you're over it, but I do see that it's like the end of a very painful cycle for you, but I'm asking about him, but he's showing me the Queen of Swords in the middle of the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Now, if this isn't you, then he's going through some crazy stuff with somebody else. Like, but there's something he does need to tell you. I just don't know why there's so many swords. Like, definitely reading for air signs or some, particularly Gemini with the Magician. Because the Magician is the only card that isn't swords. So, I don't know if both of you are holding on to stuff and not talking about it or something. He wants the Ten of Pentacles, but right now y'all are Ten of Swords, so it's got to be transmuted and healed some way, somehow. But yeah, it's almost like he wants to manifest a conversation with you, but he's like, he's almost like, the way, it's funny because the Queen of Swords is sitting there like this with her sword. She got a man dead over here with 10 swords in his back, and then Cake over here with 3 swords, and it's like, almost like he's so scared you're going to cut him or kill him that he don't know what to do. Yes, of course I will do a general for you, Jano. And I'm glad that I'm going to use this Heaven and Earth deck. So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so much again for these. I appreciate them. Let's do a general for Jano. Okay, what I'm getting is there's been something in your life that you've been working on healing. It could have to do with some conflict you had in the past, or just something that you didn't quite understand. Maybe it's parts of yourself that you have to leave behind in order to like heal and grow and not get stuck up in your head about things. You're surrounded by a bunch of angelic energies here. The very center of your reading is the moon, so you could be attached to a Pisces pretty strongly. But like in your mind, you're saying like, I just want this to be healed. I just want them to give me a chance. I just want them to heal more than anything is what I'm getting. I think in the past you were very conflicted about which way you should go. Should you hold on to this or should you let it go? I do see that I think you're at a place that even though it hurts to be apart from this person, because I think that you carry them with you wherever you go, no matter what, that it does hurt, right? But at the same time, you're willing to keep going down this path towards it because to you, it shines very brightly. And not in a bad way, because I call shiny things bad or whatever, but I do feel like you've made the call. You're like, I'll take the pain and I'll turn it into something good, while at the same time I don't know where I'm going, but I'm headed in the right direction. I know, like, I have a muse, I have something to look out for. Now, your warning is going to be that there's going to come a point to where I think it's, don't let your mind play tricks on you is kind of what I'm getting, because illusion can be very strong under the moon. Lots of secrets and things like that. There is, Spirit's advice is like, don't let your mind play tricks on you when it comes to this, because it's almost like you've made it past the point of being stuck in your head about a certain situation. And you've been like, YOLO, I'm going to accept it for what it is. It's great. I'm good. Like, just because you're a spiritual being doesn't mean you can't have bad days. You can't say things that some people wouldn't agree with. Like, I think that you hold back a lot of what you really want to say to appease others, is kind of what I'm getting. And because of this, it may cause like some kind of like blockage, or this could be something that you struggle with, like speaking out. I just feel like if you don't like grab a hold of how you truly feel and being able to express it, you're not going to properly be able to guard yourself from lower level energies, right? And it can leave you in a sense of confusion, and it's going to cause sleepless nights. It's going to cause you to be guarded or defensive, but you're a very sweet soul. You know, you're surrounded by angels. Everything is good and it's working out for your highest good. I'm not saying that, but Spirit is saying, like, be very careful of feeling the need to please other people, because some people will take advantage of that. They won't. It's like they'll take your kindness for weakness instead of power. I do see that you're very divinely guided on the right path, and you don't even care about the destination, right? You're just grateful for the journey, and I see that. But I think that there are certain things that you're like letting slide, or you're kind of brushing under the rug, and eventually it will start to add up. Like, it's okay to be sad. Like, if you're sad, be sad. If you're mad, be mad. It's okay. Just don't bottle it. That's when problems start, right? And so be careful of that, because it can cause fears that you're not aware of. It's kind of like under your moon is these energies that want to be expressed. So however you need to express them, like, do that. And that's what I got for you, love. I hope that makes sense. And I do see that you're going to get it. And there's a judgment call here too. So you might be receiving some kind of message at night, some kind of communication at night. But I don't know if it's going to cause more confusion or if it's going to bring in more peace. I think it all depends on how you react in that moment, because sometimes, like, we've been waiting for conversation or communication for somebody for such a long time, and then they finally call and you don't say all the things you've been thinking about saying for how many ever months, and then you're like, well, crap. Well, that, you know. So, like, if you do receive some kind of communication, make sure to express yourself for how you truly feel, not just like what you think they want you to hear, or what you think they want to hear. Because it looks like whoever this is, they're like, I don't know how to say it, they're veiled. Like, at this moment, it's almost like there's a concrete wall in between the two of you. Like, you two are together, but there's a big wall that you can't get to the other side of yet. And that's because Spirit is not allowing it to happen. And I hope that makes sense. You're welcome. Yeah, I think it's just like a warning. Be careful, like, especially with certain people. Like, you may not be confident enough, or I don't know. There's something about, it could also be like, be careful of your thoughts, because I think something about, like, they kind of will spin out of control at night, or I don't know what to say. It's some thought in your head that, like, well, you can't go back to sleep. Like, let's say you wake up, and if that's the thing you think about, you're going to stress about it until they you finally calm yourself back down. There's something that you think about that causes some kind of like deception or something, and it causes stress and anxiety, and I'm not sure what that is for you, but there's something that is underlining that, like, I don't know if it's you not saying what it is that you need to say or aren't able to express it, but that's what I got. And thank you again for your donation. I hope you enjoyed the mall. Queen of Swords, are you here, boo? That's all we can do, boo. All we can do is just keep doing the work. That's it. And some days just not doing the work because we're tired, you know, and that's doing the work in itself, so. Still what makes you happy, brings you peace. Stephanie, are you still here? Okay, so Crow's Nest, are you here? I know, I'm going to take my own advice tonight. I'm asleep. Okay, what's your question, Stephanie? How would Mike feel if I moved on? Kids with somebody else. Let's see. He said you better not. You better keep your heart for me. You better stay single. Because if not, I'm going to cause some problems. That's exactly what he just said to me. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. Like, don't even think about it. He's literally got this sword pointed towards this girl. Like, you better not. You better hold out with these Four of Pentacles. Because that would be some shady ass shit. And I'm going to have to come wreck it. Seven of Swords and the Chariot. You might even cut your tires. Isn't that what they call it? Like cutting tires? Or watch your vehicle. If you do some stuff like that, you better watch your car. That's all I'm going to say. Because, no. He ain't having it. Yay, no wrong. Nah, you can ask me about Ron anytime you want to. I don't care. But, like, he's so wishy-washy. It's just like, you can do better. I know you love him, though. It's okay. There you go. Slash him. He's gonna slash your tires, Stephanie. You better watch out. He's like, nah. Well, just make sure he don't know where you live or where you work when you do marry and have children. Then y'all move to like another city or something, you know. Disappear. Okay, crow's nest. Are you here? Girl, no one's telling you you have to wait. Only you can make yourself wait, boo. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait. Just get fed up and do you. Maybe that'll make... You know, because a lot of times if you're sitting there waiting, the energy is not moving, right? It's right here. They don't feel nothing until you start moving away, and then, you know, runner turns into chaser, etc. So maybe you just need to start, like, giving back to life again, like, getting fired up and being like, okay, thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Until it's, oh, damn, I found the one, right? So, don't give up. Just keep going. You may run across a bunch of frogs along the way, but at least you're trying. Okay, yeah, they don't. What's coming for me in love for the new year? I mean, he'll get over it. No, I don't know if he'll get over it, but at least he didn't say he was going to burn your house down. Alright, it might have made him move. Like I said, there's a lot going on, I think, that you're not aware of. I think stuff is like falling into place more than you know. I just see stuff happening that you may not be aware of. He may have already started moving in the direction of healing so that he can be right for you. You know what I mean? Alright, Alma. Let's come in love for the new year. I got the Two of Cups. Somebody that understands you, somebody that gets you, somebody that sees you. Ten of Cups, somebody that's going to love you fully and truly. Damn, Mama, what you doing? Your readings have been so good. Your love life is going to be excellent when it finally comes together. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. The Spirit's kind of saying, like, you need to get out there. Like, it's kind of like you're looking, right? You're sitting at these wands, looking, but you're not moving towards it. It's like you're just sitting there. It's like you're waiting for somebody that you don't even know yet. It's like you internally feel that this is what's coming. And so you're just waiting. You're just sitting there like, it's going to come. It's going to fall into my lap. And I kind of feel like it might. Wow. Either that or you're going to just like, as soon as you run into this person, it's like, there you are. Where have you been? Like, I knew you were coming. Like, why'd you take so long to show up? It's kind of the feeling I'm getting, because, I mean, with the Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, I kind of feel that maybe clearly decide what you want so it comes to you, because I don't feel like you necessarily need to do much. It surrounds you already, in some sense. So I don't know if it's somebody that you already know, but you might be looking in the wrong direction, or you're just not sure if that's the right thing for you. But I kind of feel like the one that's meant for you, you don't have to like question it really, because you just know. So if you know, you know. Yeah. Of course, you can donate for reading, Ashley. Well, maybe it's just not time yet. Or you're not looking in the right places. But it looks like it's coming for you. I mean, I see you looking too. Like, I see it. But it's like I don't know, the energy is all around you. So it's gaining momentum. And that's why I say it's just going to fall in your lap. Like, when you aren't looking, that's the problem. Maybe you're just looking in all the wrong places instead of just living and letting it come to you. Like, you want to attract, you don't want to chase, right? So just chill out. Be like, it'll come to me when it's supposed to. And you're going to go to the corner store or something and run into the love of your life. Who knows? Years single. I was 10 years single, and then I got with somebody. I was with them for 2 years, and now I've been single again 2 years. But, well, almost 3 years, but I'm single 2 years. Oh, I like being single, honestly. Like, it's great. I don't have to answer to anybody. My phone doesn't go off 24/7. Ask me what I'm doing, and I mean, not that I mind that, but at the same time, like, I guess maybe the people I was with, my life had to revolve around them or something. Alright, so new love. No new love. Alright, so Moonlight, are you here? You're welcome, boo. It's coming, and I've seen it for a while on your cards. Like, we've been pulling a lot of majors and really good cards for you, so maybe your person was in a situation, and that's why you've been single for 10 years, and they're trying to get out of something, and when they do, you'll find each other. Things gotta align perfectly. Just remember, God's in control, and if you want something, sometimes you have to wait for it, because what's easy is never worth it, and what's worth it is never easy. There you are. What are Damara's thoughts about me? He stares at you a lot. We're gonna talk. Alright. Why is this man staring at new love? What does he want from her? Let's see. Alright, it looks like this person has a history of like really bad relationships, like a lot of heartbreak, third party situations, all that. And I don't know if that was on their part or somebody else's, but it's kind of like they're watching you because they're looking like, okay, they've ended one cycle and something new is opening up for them. And they want love. They do. They want happiness. And they kind of look at you as like, maybe this person could be a person that I would want to be in a next situation with. Like, they're watching you so they can see if they can trust you in some sense. Because something about you is very warm. And I don't know if that's the way you deal with other people, or that's just your personality. You could, like, exude a very fiery, like, Leo-ish energy. But at the same time, like I said, I think that they're not sure yet, like, if that's something they want to move towards, because I don't know if they're necessarily healed yet. But they do find you very warm and, like, beautiful. Somebody they would be interested in, but right now they just are watching you. I don't know if they're trying to fill you out or what's going on. But they're kind of in the place where they're, like, sick of love, or bad love anyway. And so they're very careful and cautious, and that could be why they just sit back and look. I think that's kind of smart, actually. They're like a moth to a flame, new love, a moth to a flame. Alright, so Moonlight never came. Kimberly, are you here? Well, happy birthday. I know Sagittarius season just ended, right? Happy belated birthday. My middle son's a Sagittarius. He's one of the best. Okay, so no Kimberly either is concerned here. You're welcome, boo. Oh. Did she say she was leaving? I didn't even see her. I can't keep going back through the chats to find out, so that's why I got y'all moderators. Y'all do a great job. Okay, spirit message. Okay, normally I don't touch on health, only because I'm not a doctor. I was a nurse, but I can see if something comes out. As far as, we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Okay, what is the cause of the health issues and solutions? Okay, I kind of feel it's part to do with, like, suppressed emotions from, like, childhood. It's almost like some injustice was done, and it's kind of lingered with you. It's like a suppressed emotion.
It's also something to do with like an imbalance in the way that your brain sends signals to other parts of your body. There's an imbalance in the flow of, I don't know if it's blood or something to do with like the nervous system. Because to me the brain is connected mainly to your nervous system. So I would say there's some, I don't know if there's a blockage or like a kinked nerve or something like that. But it's all, a lot of it is caused from some sort of stress. Like, I don't know what happened, but I do feel something caused some kind of trauma within the body. Could also have to do with like maybe drink more water and get more sunlight. Maybe some vitamin D, something like that. But find your peace. Be joyful again. Because I honestly feel like you're too logical sometimes, that you don't give yourself permission to just be playful or like enjoy life. Like you just gotta have everything planned out, and that causes stress on the body. Like relinquish control, pray more, meditate more, get in touch with source, because they can pull it out of you. But you gotta start looking deep is what I'm getting. I hope that helps. Something about water and sun is important. Well, I'm glad it was accurate, because I don't ever read for stuff like that. I don't. I'm glad it was accurate. I hope it helps. Diamond Girl, are you here, boo? You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you always coming to support me. Yeah, get them glasses on so you can go in the sun. Vitamin D is important. Sarah, are you here, Sarah? Okay, I'm just gonna have to put Queen of Swords, I guess, for Queen of Swords. I'm about to do my last person, so if you're here, let me know. If not, I'm gonna put your donation first for the next live. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. That will get you entered into the drawing for my surprise subscriber giveaway. I bought a bunch of really cool stuff. I think whoever wins will really enjoy it. And I appreciate you so much. Alright, so I guess Queen of Swords is not here. I put her first for next time. Yeah. It's been a long one. I don't blame them. And thank you guys for staying, my dear moderators. I'm surprised I was on here for so long. Now that I look at the time, I'm like, it's been a while. Thank you guys. I love you guys. You guys are some of the biggest blessings I have in my life. I appreciate you so much.
Okay, what I'm feeling here is I see Virgo looking pretty deep into the emotional pool. There's something about you that he cannot shake. Like, literally, you haunt him, especially at night. And so he's like, where is she? Like, why is she not here if she's in my brain all the time, right? So it's like he's looking for things to take his mind off of you, but at the same time, he's always comes back to you. But he's still at that place where he hasn't clearly decided what it is he wants. And I don't know if it's because he just ended some pretty crazy stuff and he needs to go run the streets for a little bit. I don't know. All I know is that he looks for you in everything. And, like, why, if he looks for you everywhere, why does he not come forward? Well, mainly because he still has some healing to do with the star. You're like his muse. Very nighttime-ish. Like, I don't know if this is something he's kept hidden from people, that he's scared that if it comes to light, something will happen. And I don't know what that means, but I do see that he sees a future with you. But there's still too many people involved, is what I'm getting. There's 3. Because there's the lovers, and in this lovers, there's a man with 2 females. One's what's that, Queen of Hearts? And the other one is Alice. Now, of course, you know, this man is not going to want to choose the Queen of Hearts, but at the same time, the Queen of Hearts will be like, off with your head if you don't choose me, kind of thing. And then I've also got the 3 of Cups, and again, there's too many people here. And he's just looking at it. Like, he knows he needs to make a choice in something, but he's not doing anything to to make that happen. And that's what's keeping him up at night, is because his ass won't fucking move and make a decision. And I don't know if he's, like, trying to deny the connection within himself, or trying to make excuses as to why he's acting like this. Like, trying to put it on you in some sense, but I see, like, he's overwhelmed with thoughts of you all the time, everywhere. But yet, even though he doesn't want it, he goes and looks for you everywhere. I don't know what that means. Like, does he go to chat rooms, or does he follow you to the places you moderate, or it's just like he spends his day looking for you, but then wonders why at night all he can do is think about you. It's just weird. It's weird. But there's healing going on. I do see it. So maybe once the healing's done, he'll make the choice, or he'll do some action work or something. Because right now he's just like, why am I stressed? How can I fix it? But he's sitting in a chair not moving, and it's just like, well, you know what you need to do, because I think everybody at, like, that point knows, but the more he resists, the more that it overwhelms him. Have a safe travels, concerned. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a happy holiday, and happy holidays to everyone. I will be on Sunday at 7 p.m. if you would like to come, but the free readings are not going to be Sunday. They will be next Wednesday and Friday, because I am doing like a special one just for people who don't have much to do on Christmas Eve. So the readings will be by donation only, just so I can hang out with everybody. You're welcome, Jean. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And if you can't make it on Sunday, I totally understand. I just want to be there for people that
may not have family or anybody to celebrate with. So anyways, if I don't talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you have the best of holidays, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you for always supporting me. You guys mean the world to me, and I can't keep saying that. I can't say it enough. You can tell I was tired. I think I did okay for being sick, though. My throat is a little sore now, so I do need to go drink some hot tea. But anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you on Sunday if you're here. If not, I will see you on Wednesday or Friday.